Hey guys! Today I'm going to be filming my finished 14 by February 14th Love to Project Pan second update. I filmed the first one around the beginning of November. I started it November 1st, and then around the beginning of December I tried to film an update video. I got interrupted a bunch of times. A bunch of people showed up at my house. It was just pure chaos. So I posted a bunch of pictures to Instagram and called it done. Now I'm trying to film an update, and this is my second go at it because I keep getting interrupted and craziness happens in my life. So I'm going to try to get this go, make it go as fast as I can. And if you hear somebody in the background, it's my daughter. Hopefully I don't have to stop too many times to talk to her. So I'm technically done because I finished 14 items, but after my first update, I had finished a bunch of items, so I added some more. So I'm going to keep working on those 2, 4, 6, 8 items until Valentine's Day and see how many more of those I can finish up. So I'm just going to go down my list, because I've got my list down here below, go through each of them, and just briefly touch on when I finished the item and if I would repurchase it if it's done, or if it's not done, where my progress is, and what has been holding me back from finishing that specific item. So the first item is the e.l.f. Under Eye High Definition Setting Powder. It's completely done. I love this powder. I will be repurchasing it, and I finished it on the 11th of December. Then I had the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. It's completely gone. Technically, it shouldn't be completely gone because I had an incident with pressing it that involved accidentally putting the lid back on, and the powder smelled like isopropyl, so I just scraped it and called it done. And that happened on the 30th of December. So I used all but the outer ring, though, so I call it done. Because I don't normally repress my powders. When they start damaging my brush, I just toss it. I'm done. And yeah, I'm going to use my powder, my Maybelline powder from my 12 Empties of Christmas up, and then I have another one of those, and I will continue to repurchase it. The next item that I finished was my Tarte Wishful Lip Surgeons Deluxe Size. I even scraped out the inside. I would repurchase this if this was available to be purchased in the full size, but I'm pretty sure, I think this came in a kit with this and a cream blush or like a small size of the powder blush. I don't know if this is available during Christmas time as something that can be purchased full size, but I would definitely look into it. And I finished that on the 22nd of November. The next thing I finished was the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil-Free Primer in the 0.24 ounce. I finished this on the 8th of December. I'm currently working on another one, and then I've got a bunch of foil packets that I want to work through. I probably won't repurchase this because I'm just kind of over it, and there's primers I like better. But it's good. I mean, it does what it's supposed to. It makes my foundations last longer, but it's not amazing, so it is what it is. Then I finished my Juicy Couture La La 1 ounce perfume. That's completely gone. This is the first thing I finished up. I finished it on the 12th of November. I absolutely love this perfume, and if I can find it again at TJ Maxx, I'll pick up another one. And then I finished, this was a really big deal for me. This was the Pink with a Splash Warm and Cozy All Over Body Mist from Victoria's Secret. I had a really hard time working through this the first month, and then I broke the top off with some pliers and a screwdriver, and I may have harmed myself in the process and had to stop myself from bleeding, but that's not the point. But I depotted it into a deluxe size, like travel size bottle from Bath & Body Works of their body spray, and because the misters on those are just so much better, and was able to work through this pretty fast. I think that this is a good scent, but I've had it for so long that I don't like it anymore, just because I've had it since high school, I think. So I would not repurchase that. And I really don't like the body sprays from Victoria's Secret. sorry. I don't really like the body sprays from Victoria's Secret, so I have no interest in picking another one of those up. Then I finished, the Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. This is the big 16.9 ounce. I finished this on December 29th. I love this. I would absolutely pick it up again. I would wait until they're buy one, get one free, and then use a coupon on it, because then you can get them, let's see, 2 of them for $15 plus $3.50 off. So 2 of them for $11.50 makes them, what, $5.75 each. And they at one point retailed on the Eva NYC site for $40 each, which I think is crazy. When this product first got sampled out in 2014 through Ipsy, I don't know if they reduced their prices on the website, but that was just crazy. I definitely would repurchase that though. I liked it a lot. Then I finished the Yes to Cucumbers eye makeup remover pads. There's supposed to be 45 in here. I did finish them up. Unfortunately, this is one of those items that I bought from TJ Maxx, and it had expired before I had a chance. I think it expired before I even bought it, unfortunately. So I just used it to wipe off, because I like to put foundation on the back of my hand and then apply it so that I can mix if I have to. So I just used these to wipe it off my hand. I wouldn't repurchase those again. I have yet to find anything from the Yes2 brand other than their shampoo, their Carrot Soothing shampoo, that I would actually be willing to repurchase. And I've tried a lot of things from them. The next thing I finished was the Rituals Jinko's Secret Caring Hand Balm. This is completely gone. It's a 2.5 ounce. This is $16. That's a lot for a hand cream. It was nice. It was really moisturizing. It was a little greasy. So I don't think I won't be repurchasing this. But I finished this on the 20th of December, and I finished the I finished the wipes on the 21st of November. I finished the hair mask on the 29th of December, and I finished the spray on the 30th of December. I forgot to say when I finished those. The next item I finished off was the Bath & Body Works Peach Pocket Back. I love this scent. I had 3 sanitizers together as one item, so it won't count as an item until I finish off all 3 of them. But I finished this one on the 24th of November. Love this scent. Bath & Body Works does great peach scents. And then I finished off this Mediterranean Lemon one on the 21st of December. This one's great as well. I still have a soap left in this scent. I very much enjoy it. And then I finished off my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. I'm in the shade Nude Beige, kind of. I had to darken this up a little bit, but I had it from last winter, and I got a lot of sun this summer, and I don't normally get a lot of sun, so this was a little light for me. But I finished this up on the 28th of December. I love this foundation. I will repurchase it at some point, but I want to work through my other foundations that are going to expire first before I put another foundation into my collection and into my rotation. Then I finished and then that was what I had. I lied. Those up till there was items that I finished that was in my original, like 14 items. And then I have 4 more items that I finished. I have 4 more items that I finished or hit pan on that I added in. So this is the first one of those. When I finished the perfume, I added in the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck Enchanted, or Enchanted Wonderstruck, however you say it. And that top line was where I started. That bottom line was where I was after the first update. And I finished this on the 10th of December. Oh, sorry. The 10th of December. Now I have a small little, like, pocket size rollerball spray in my purse of this scent. I love it. It's great. I probably would repurchase that. Although I don't know if I'm going to be bored with it by the time I get done with that one. So, maybe. And then I also finished the Malin and Goats Mojito Lip Balm. It was a 0.2 ounce. And when I started, I was to the E. Right there. So I finished all of that. And like this much from here to here was like what the product was. And then there was air. I got this in an Ipsy or a Birchbox or something like that. I did not like this. It was super sticky. I'm so glad to have it done. I had another one that I got from, I think I got one from an Ipsy and one from a Birchbox. I don't know which one this one was, but I got another one that was a bigger size of this, and I gifted it to my sister because it's just, you apply it at night and your lips are still sticky in the morning, and that grosses me out. And then I finished that on the 30th of December as well. And then my next goal was to hit pan on Chopper from my Ammo palette. And so, as you can see there, I did in fact hit pan. I love this palette in general. I love the shade Chopper. It's one of my favorite shades out of this palette. It's beautiful. And I very much enjoy having it in my routine. I use it a lot. That's why I hit pan on it. I put a lot of use into the shadow before I added it to this project, and I want to start working through hitting pan on as many eyeshadows as possible, so I put that in this project because I thought maybe I could hit pan on it. So I was happy to do that. And then my most recent empty from this that I finished was my MAC Fix Plus. Unfortunately, there's still like a little bit left in here, but the way that you're not going to be able to see it. The way that it sprays, it like foams at the cap, and it like speckles. It looks like raindrops on your face. So no thanks. I finished this one the 2nd of this month, so day before yesterday. Technically, with this item, the project's done, like I said, but I have really good progress on some of the other items, so I'm going to keep going. And I already have a backup of this, and that one is in my 12 Empties of Christmas for 2016. So I'm definitely going to keep working on that one. And when I'm done with that one, I'm going to buy another one because I really do enjoy that product. And then for the products that I've not finished, I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eyeshadow Primer. I started up here. Now I'm down to here. I hate the smell of this. Sorry. I hate the smell of this. The smell grosses me out, and so I don't enjoy using it. I have to push myself to use this, so I only use the tiniest bit, blend it out with my beauty blender, and then throw a shadow on real fast so I don't have to smell it. But I got a new one gifted to me, which I then gifted to my sister because I can't stand the smell. And it was a brand new one from Ulta, and it smells exactly the same. So I know this hasn't gone bad. Apparently, I'm just sensitive to that scent. I don't know. Then the next item I had was the Organics Shine Spray. I have not made very good progress on this at all since the last update. It makes my hair feel super greasy. I just don't enjoy this. Whatever I have not finished by Valentine's Day, I'll be throwing away. Then I had the third pocket back in my finished 3 pocket backs. It equals an item. This one's the Candy Cane Bliss, and that's how much I've used up, so about a third of it. Let's see, the first one I finished about 3 weeks in. The next one I finished about a month later, so I'll probably finish this one towards the end of the month, if not the middle of the month. It seems to be about every 3 weeks that I finished one up. I don't really like minty scents, but it's the correct season for it, so I'm going to use it now. And I probably won't repurchase one of the more pepperminty or candy cane scents any other time of the year or any other time when they come out in the pocket bags. But I do like them, and I will continue to repurchase them because they're very convenient. The next item I had was the Physicians Formula CC Cream. Those were my lines from the first update. And I don't think... I'm going to squeeze it up and see... Okay, so I made a tiny bit of progress. I'm trying not to make a mess. So I'm about to right here now. So it's about equal progress. I just don't like this product. So I'm going to try to use it a couple more times. I'm pretty sure I got this couponing though. So if I throw it away, I'm not going to feel too bad about it. And then I had the e.l.f. BB cream. This is what I was using to darken up my CoverGirl foundation. And I was right here for the first update, down here for the next one. And now I'm down to like here. So I've used up quite a bit. This is not my favorite. But it also, I haven't had it for long enough for it to start going bad yet. So I'm not super, super concerned on finishing it, but I like it. I like that it's too dark for me because I can mix it in with my lighter foundations. So I may hang on to it for the next time I work through one of my winter shades. And then I have the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. This was the first mark wore off right at the top of the label was the month 1. And then it was here at the second update. And then it's right at like the little, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It probably only has like half of an inch left in it. I love this stuff. I've already bought a backup. I very, very much enjoy it. Then I have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This is the little travel size. That first mark and the second mark was from my finish 9 by New Year's, and that's how far I got before that project ended. And then that was my starting mark. That was my first month progress in December. And I'm not going to mark it because I only have like one use left in this if I'm lucky. I actually forgot to use this today, but if I hadn't forgotten to use it, it would probably be done. I really, really enjoy it. But if I'm going to repurchase this, I'm going to get it in the wand version because I prefer liquid highlighters in that form of application better. Then I have my Kat Von D setting spray. I picked this up during the April VIB sale during last year. When I started the project, let me see if I can see where my lines were. Let's see. When I first started, I was here. So up here was where I started. Then I was like right here, my next update. And I've got quite a bit gone. So I think I'm down to like here because I've been forcing myself to remember to use this and not use other stuff. This has a very strong scent, so I won't be repurchasing this. I would rather repurchase the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, but I bought it, and so I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. And then the last item is another perfume that I added after I finished the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck, and this one has been going pretty well. When my line has worn off, but I was between the J and the U in Juicy, because this is just the regular Juicy, Viva La Juicy perfume. So I was up there, and now I'm down here. And so I only have that much left. I like this scent as well, but I like the Couture La La better. So if I had to pick between those as what I'm going to repurchase, it'll be that one. And that's where I am with all of my products. Honestly, by Valentine's Day, the products that I see myself finishing up are the setting spray, the perfume, the serum, the highlighter, the pocket back, the sanitizer, and maybe the shadow insurance. And then that will just leave me with these two. These two I'm probably just going to throw away at the end of the project because I really am not liking them. And then this one, which I'm okay with keeping in the project. I'm okay with that. So if I can finish everything except for these 3 items, I'll have finished 20 items in this project, which I'm happy with that progress. I'm very happy with that. So I am not going to do another update beginning of February unless I finished unless I finish the 6 items in the next month. Then I will just do an update at the beginning of February and call the project done. I'm not going to force myself to use those other 2 products if these are done because I just don't enjoy them. If you guys are doing the Finish 14 by Valentine's Day or any other project pans, link me down below because I love to watch them. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.